Greetings and salutations, and back to Windrose on brutal difficulty, where everything is cranked to the maximum, and I'm with dear Reginald here. I dare say, Reginald, my old boy, you've got it in you to get the crew back together, which is what I've been trying to do. And I have left a lot of tombstone markers everywhere. I mean, I go back and I reclaim all of my stuff, but I've left a lot of tombstone markers. I do like this game. I wish I could play it more on the channel, but it's like I don't want to bunch it all together and play a whole lot of it and then have it get stale because you kind of want to space things out. I mean, I play a lot more Hearthstone than anything else, and I've been wanting to play more Pokemon, but nobody seems to care about the Pokemon metagame and the competitive battling scene, which is a shame because it's deeper than Hearthstone in terms of what moves you do, what you put on them, what strategy to go for. It's a much deeper experience than Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering or anything like that. So it's interesting how it gets zero traction. Quite interesting how it gets absolutely zero attraction. Well, that didn't go well. I thought I was going to hit the parry button. There's 4 of them again? Oof. I thought I had gotten rid of a couple of them, but apparently not. This is apparently the biggest camp of pirates. I know I had gotten rid of a couple of them, but apparently it was not enough. I've also thought about playing Monster Hunter World again. Reinstalling that, really get that going again. And it's not because I'm not doing it because I don't like it. I absolutely love the game. But it's does it present well on the screen? No, not really. People don't really care too much for it or about it. I went to parry. You can tell I've been away from it for a while. I'm rusty. But it's like people don't really care for Monster Hunter World on the channel. So that's one of those things that I'd have to play in my own time. And lately I've been incredibly busy. Like earlier I was called away to hang up a curtain. It was a blackout curtain. That's why I cut the Diablo 2 video short. And the blackout curtain I hung up was because my sister was having a migraine. And this is my older sister, and she normally isn't, staying here all the time. But lately she's been having a bit of a struggle, so, you watch out for family, you take care of family, and supposedly that was going to be, end up being a good thing here. Are we gonna... getting there, though. I'm getting better at it. It's so difficult because everybody's got way more health than you do. And they do, like, 500% damage, so the armor really doesn't matter. You can almost run around stark naked and it wouldn't make that much of a difference in the long run. You just end up getting absolutely destroyed. But it's, like I was saying, I've just been so busy lately that... And it's busy because of... it's busy because of life stuff. And... once it all smooths out, I'll be able to actually sit down and invest more time into playing the games that I want to play when I want to play them. Which sounds terrible to say it, but realistically, it's the truth. Like, I'm sure everybody's that way. You sit there and you're like, man, I really want to play this or I really want to play that, but you just don't have the time. And because you don't have the time, you just kind of put it on the back burner. Know what I mean? Everybody's done it. Oh, come on, I hit that. I think this is gonna be the longest fights. This is gonna be me fighting these people. Where are the coconut bombs? There we go. Forgot what game it was, but if you ate too many coconuts, it gave you diarrhea. And it made your gut go all wonky. I mean, it's true to life. You have too much coconut, it can do that. So... there is that, I guess. I know that using a pistol's a bad idea because it literally pulls everybody. Oops. Fight like mongoose. Oh, he's dead now. Hey, that's marked improvement from the first 3 times I engaged them. Can I access these guys through here? Nope. But I aggroed them. You know what? I'll take it. I didn't want to fight 4 of them at once. Especially when one is the commander there and he has a pistol. That would have been very bad. I even thought about reinstalling Subnautica. Not number 2, the first one. Because number 2 is apparently a complete wash. Because there's a lot of angry people. I understand why they're angry. And let me explain a little something. The original Subnautica, there was a problem with it. And the original Subnautica, the problem with it is that you used to be able to have the Cyclops with the power efficiency module. The power efficiency module used to make it so that you could run the Cyclops eternally. My nose was really itchy that fight. That you could run the Cyclops eternally with power cells, because you could put 2 power cell rechargers inside the Cyclops, and the efficiency module would make it so that you could make the Cyclops a mobile base with the Seamoth in it, and you could just play it like that, right? Which is the most ecological solution when you realistically look at it, right? Because now you're not going around ravaging the ocean floor for, you know, materials and basically destroying the environment as the developers intended. And I mean this because they intended players to do exactly that. They didn't want players to go around destroying everything in Who's Neighbor because they didn't want the players to effectively to be a blight upon the ocean surface and the ocean world. That's why they didn't allow you to kill the fish, as they say. Well, they just keep coming back. It looks like they keep coming back. I might have to build a thing up and over and then just loot my men that way and then get out. Because they don't look like they're willing to dissipate. Because I've already killed 2 of them, and now there's like 6 of them. Well, that didn't go well. So what I have to do is I effectively have to build that up, build some underpinnings, and then playfully acquire my crew members by going around the potentially harmful areas. At least that's what it sounds like. So if I was to... Really? The Azure Dodo? That time I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even get to the pirates, and I died. But now with the Subnautica, like in Subnautica 2, the developers are having an issue with players wanting to go out and kill the fish, right? And they're like, oh, well, if you wanted to kill the things, you should just play Sons of the Forest. Well, that's great. Basically telling telling players to go play a different game. I'm sure that'll bode well for your sales, right? Like, I don't understand these companies. I get the vision that y'all wanted to keep, with like, we don't want people to go around, killing the fish and everything. Okay, cool, got it. But like, to say something like that to the player base that is purchasing your game is kind of wild. And the reason I say that it's kind of wild is because if you think about it, right, you're basically telling your players, no, we don't want you to play the game your way. We want you to play the game our way.
Next time I complain.
We'll get rid of the stone as well. I was trying to box him out. Because I figured if I boxed him out, I could loot everything and then build my way out.
Chop you to pieces!
Oh, are you kidding me? Almost had it. I almost had him completely boxed off. Trying to be a sneaky Pete. Because I figure if I could do it the sneaky way and get in there and be, you know, a bit of a genius, I could manage. But I don't think they're having that. Okay. Guess the only way to go through it's to go through it, huh? I swung. I also blocked. But there's so many of them. There's like 4 on the inside and a sergeant. I mean, it's gonna take me a bit. I've already been struggling at it for 23 minutes. And yes, I do emphasize the word struggling. Because that is indeed what I have been doing. Alright, come get some. Well, I know I have no chance, you fool. And he did 3! I was not prepared for the 3rd swing. I was prepared for the 1-2, but never the 3rd. That 3rd swing took me by surprise. Oh, that's life, though. And that's something that I've been trying to really elaborate to a lot of people. Is, like, I'll say something to a friend or an acquaintance, right? And I'll say something like, you know, that's life, chaotic, random, so on and so forth. And they just kind of look at me like, I put up a block, but I was right there next to the tree. Dude, I mean, there's 5 of them. Earlier there was 2. Now there's 5. Plus the sergeant, that's 6. I'm hoping it's, like, not respawning every time I come up here. I'm hoping that if I eventually chop through them... Yeah, sure. I was a little late on the click. I was trying to do it like a real quick parry. To just kind of like flash parry it so that I didn't get absolutely destroyed. But it didn't stop. I still got absolutely destroyed.
Prepare to die! Come here.
Oh, okay. I right-clicked. Boy, I hope that when I get out on the sea, it's a lot easier than when I'm on land. It's not gonna be. But who knows? Maybe I'm a better sailor slash sea-going pirate than I am a land-going pirate. You know, maybe I'm not a good landlubber.
You think you're the bravest?
Yes.
I will kill you!
I don't know where the fields and everything went for showing my enemy's health, but oops, that's the Windows key.
I'll kill you!
Good, he's dead. I'm struggling a lot. I mean, just look at all the corpses. It's an absurd amount of deaths. But at the same time, that's kind of what I expected going into it. It'd have been very impressive if I hadn't received any of the deaths up until this point. It would have been absolutely amazingly impressive.
You have no chance. One clean shot.
Yep. I hit the Windows key again. I was dead anyway. You see, it said one clean shot. And it was pretty much just death at that point. The only way you could kill the sergeant is I have to kill off all the rest. Then the sergeant can die. Because the sergeant, you have to hit him when they go to shoot you. That's the only way to stop him from shooting you. Strange as that sounds.
You think you're the bravest?
No, but I think I've got a good shot at killing you. If I don't keep hitting the Windows key. I almost had him. I was gonna parry the second one, but I didn't want to block it. So, like, that little delay is what's costing me. But back to the Subnautica and Subnautica 2 thing. I lost interest in Subnautica when I couldn't do the mobile base anymore. It's like, you know, the people of Subnautica 2, you know, the people that made it, yeah, they're eco-warriors. I get it. You want to be, you know, eco-friendly and, oh, don't go in and just conquer the place. And they said, we don't want people to feel like they're conquering the ocean. Okay. You don't want them to feel like they're conquering the ocean. Fair enough. Fair enough, right? Then why do you make them go and scavenge the entire seafloor for materials? That's literally conquering your surroundings. None of that makes sense. Oh, we don't want them to conquer the surroundings, but we're going to have them conquer the surroundings. I mean, that's like the ultimate Jackie Chan meme going... Like, what are you thinking? Right? So it never really made any sense to me. Because you look at the first one and it's like, yeah, you're stranded because you got too close, you got shot down, okay, cool, right? Then there's a storyline behind it. Cool. Awesome. Makes perfect sense. You know, big scary storyline, awesome. Checks out. I'm trying to get rid of all the sailors, that way I could dedicate my attention on the sergeant. Dispatched a lot of them, but I only have one set of sailors left to get. And then I can get my entire ocean-faring vessel. Hit the high seas and start, you know, let's face it, getting shot at by a lot of gunboats. Because we already know that I'm not gonna... Hey, got him.
Prepare to die! Fire at will! Big mistake, friend!
I was doing my best. Best wasn't good enough, though. So, that's the reason I won't be getting Subnautica 2. I thought about playing through Subnautica and doing the whole mobile base idea. Just to show everybody where I got dejected from the game. Because the whole idea of, like, a self-contained Cyclops, where you're inside your boat, you know, lurking around. That's just cool. Like, it's just a cool idea.
Chop you to pieces! You lost it to Blackbeard!
The sergeant's actually easier than all the pirates.
Fire at will! Gonna walk away from this. One clean shot. Next round's up.
There we go. Ooh, pistol, ranged weapon. Better than my worn out pistol. 300 Pierce, 360 Pierce. Get rid of that. We'll take that. We'll take that too. Hey, I managed to do it. I managed to clear out the entire pirate camp. Now we just gotta get down to the old coastline here and get everything sorted out. Grab a whole bunch of misty orchids, which sounds like a stripper's name. Tell me it doesn't. Whoa. Wind at your back, lad, wherever we go. Alright, so now we're headed out. That's a lot of Blackbeard gunboats over there. Don't go down the coast, you gotta go across. Well, now that we're headed out on the high seas again, I just find it weird, you know? It's like, this is a game where you could really set yourself to sail and kind of relax. But it lacks, I hate to be that guy, but it lacks, like, hurdy-gurdy music. It lacks that real pirate charm when you're on the high seas. I'm gonna get my boat finished, and then we'll see what we can do. Almost makes me want to listen to Bose and Bill from Sea of Thieves. Man, there's a lot of Blackbeard gunboats everywhere. There's 2 there, there's 1 there, there's 3 over there. That's a, what is that, a Blackbeard? It's not a gunboat. Hauler. Oh, it's a transport ship. Okay. If you've never seen it, you should probably YouTube it. I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't really care for Sea of Thieves. I never really played a whole bunch of it, but there's a Sea of Thieves thing where it talks about the political, not really the political, but the faction, like what the factions stand for in Sea of Thieves. And it got to Bildrat, and it's, mind you, this probably explains why my experience with Sea of Thieves was so bad. I I was born under the year of the rat in Chinese astrology, right? And so when I saw in Sea of Thieves that they had a bilge rat, and I'm like, man, bilge rat sounds cool. I'm a rat, bilge rat. Sounds good, right? And so I went out on the high seas. I had the bilge rat flag, you know, and the guy's just like, bilge rat ships. They're like, with this one type of ship, it's a mixed bag. Bilge rat ships, on the other hand, this is a This is a boat filled with scary MFers, and so you know, it's like there I am on a boat. I'm all alone. I'm flying the bilge rat flag. I don't have anybody with me, and yet I'm now getting raided by randos. Like a whole bunch of random people are coming up and just attacking me, and I was like, why? What did I do? Right? Yeah, I knew that, you know, Sea of Thieves had a PvP in it. I got it, right? Didn't have a problem with the PvP. Never had a problem with PvP. Unless you're, like, playing World of Warcraft or something and you're, you know, 40 levels higher than me and you're attacking me. It's like, what do you gain from this, right? What are you physically gaining from this? Other than that, I had no problems with PvP throughout my life. I sat there going, why are these people keep attacking me? I didn't know until like 2.5 years after I stopped playing Sea of Thieves. I watched that video and I saw what they said about bilge rats, and I'm like, that's why I got attacked. I was flying the bilge rat flag. But hey, looking back on it, it's like if I ever got into it again and I really devoted my time and energy to it, I could make myself a bilge rat and be really scary at the game if I wanted to. If I really was earnest at trying. I'm not. You know, I'm not really what you'd call one of those hardcore, like, you know, get into it really hardcore gamers anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's... I'd love a game where I could have, like, a community. Like an MMO. I would love to get into a new MMO that's not egregious. Nice.
Helm's yours, Captain. More sail, more speed. More sail, more speed.
I need to get to the other place. I need to get back to my previous location. To where the doctor is.
Yep. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
These shanties.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all night in and plenty of ale, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It's growl you may and go ye must. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It matters not whether last or first, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Once again, way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Finish up.
Hey, we're back. And there she is. There be me ship. I can't wait to get back out on the sea. It'll be a lovely thing, it will. Survivor's boots.
Careful now. Elf before, hey, Captain.
Gotta worry me. Alright. Oh, we'll see what I've got all in here. Alright. We'll put the seeds away, because, you know, Lord knows I need them. Triton's horn can go in here. That can go in there, too. So can the wood, and the spicy peppers. And the crab. Provisions, medicine. There's the Misty Orchids, which still sounds like a stripper's name. Sorry, it just does. And bad as it is, it honestly does. Like, sounds like a proper stripper's name. So if I can't get rid of the worn out pistol, I can get rid of the survivor's boots. Why do I still have a Misty Orchid? I thought I deposited it.
Captain.
Alright, so I got rid of the boots. I can't get rid of the worn out pistol. Outside of, like, throwing it away. Just drops it on the ground, doesn't it? Nope, it properly gets rid of it. Alright, so what do we got in here? Charcoal. Well, we don't have charcoal. We can make it. Recommended character level 4. Recommended character level 9. Shipwright's Workshop. Well, let's build that then, shall we? Roof required. How did I know? How did I know? I just knew, didn't I? There we go. 12 founders. Who needs boarding party gear when you could just put 12 pounders on here?
Helm's yours, Captain.
Build a wharf and equip the ketch with cannons.
Reef the canvas. Ships under your hand, Captain. All right. Help me, Bob, I'm bullying. Belay the song.
And delay the song. Oh, that's great. What, really? Oh, at least I can make privateer's boots. That's not what I want. Oh, that's not what I want either. But I can upgrade that to a B. I can upgrade that to a B as well. But I don't want either of those. I want to be able to make horse fabric. And they said 10 of it. Well, you know what? Let's make 15. And then I need... wood. Can only be built on the shoreline. Well, okay. Is this a ficus? That's a palm. That's a ficus. Coconut palm, ficus. Coastline distance requirement not met. Wait, can I build it in this little pond I made? I can! Ah, yes. That's exactly the yeah, right there. Perfect. It fits. Really? Ooh, I can change the colors. I like blood flare. Enter the name of the ship. The Sargasso. Alright. So now I need to get around to the back here. Boarding party gear. I don't have any of that. Hull bracing. I don't have any of that. I think I'm going to need both those, but that's going to be for another time. And instead of going in there to save, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will get on the ship.
Captain at the helm, all at once. We're outward bound for Mobile Town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Mobile Town with a heave-ho-ho, oh, 'tis there we'll drink and
Not bad.
sorrows drown. Good morning, ladies all. Them girls down south are free and gay. With a
But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I did. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.
We'll have good fun.